Now repeat after me. A sitting president has no influence on the state of the U.S. economy. Once again, a sitting president has no influence on the state of the U.S. economy. Now, those of you who will disagree, holler at me and let me walk you through a civics lesson. All right, first and foremost, whether the economy is good like it was under President Obama and President Trump, or whether it was bad based on the economic calamity that happened under President W. Bush and President Biden. Right now, we are at a very tentative spot. People are broke. The working public is hit. We have two major strikes going on in America right now, and that's the United Auto Workers Union and the United Healthcare Workers Union. This is not going to be good. Today is September 30th, and it is looking like the healthcare union, pretty much out west and some locations in Virginia with Kaiser Permanente, they're going on strike. What that means for us going into that flu season, yeah, not good, not good. And transversely, what's going on in UAW, you need a part. I hope your car doesn't break down. You Uber drivers, all the wear and tear we put on our cars, yeah, hopefully we kept that maintenance up long enough to get through this period and nothing happens. What it speaks to, both strikes and the inflation that's causing these strikes, is the imbalance between the haves and the have-nots. There are record-breaking profits in those industries, yet workers feel cut out, overworked, stressed out, can't make ends meet. And neither one of those industries are they being paid minimum wage, mind you. The auto workers, upwards of $27 an hour to start. Healthcare, same deal. If you are a nurse, for instance, and there are some of those nurses on the picket line for Kaiser, travel nurses make decent money, at least six figures, and they can't make it. What does it say to those of us who are not anywhere near that earning potential in the labor force? It says that things are bad and they're going to get even worse when these strikes start taking their effect, because the whole purpose behind a strike is to address some economic imbalances. And when I speak of the body that is responsible for those economic imbalances, we're talking about policies, policymakers, not presidents. This is the work and the purview of our Congress, our elected officials in Congress, particularly the House of Representatives. That's the body that holds the purse strings, delegates how and when the tax dollars we all pay are going to be spent and on what. You know, whether it's a border fence or aid to Ukraine, it's all coming from Congress. That's where your attention should be. So when you hear someone talking about how bad the economy is under a particular president, or how great the economy is under a particular president, it has nothing to do with the facts. All right. That is a figurehead whose only power is to veto a bill and send it back to Congress, where it can be voted on again, and that veto either overruled or upheld strictly by Congress. So for those of you who don't understand that simple fact, please go back and read your civics lessons, because that is where we are at. And judging from the type of rancor that happened just last night, just this afternoon, as we averted another government shutdown, simply because one side of a particular party in Congress can't really get it together. In a rare showing of bipartisan support or political brinksmanship, however you want to call it, the leader of the House Republicans voted with the Democratic leadership and got an extension passed to keep the government open until the week before Thanksgiving, which means we just kicked that problem down the road 45 days. Please understand the tenuous nature of our current predicament and get your house in order, your fiscal house in order. There are going to be some rough days ahead. As we go into this flu season, you need reliable transportation and all your meds stocked up, because no telling when you're going to be able to get another appointment. And if your car breaks down, how are you going to get there? Just some thoughts. Leave your comments below. Let me know what you think about just the high price of what we're paying for everything. What are you doing to try to save money? How are you getting through? We all want to know. It's a topic that we all need to discuss.